Welcome back to the farm. It is officially July. There have definitely been some changes, so I'm excited to show you what's happening back at the Bell Tent area. The Little Homestead. So for this month of July, I will be going up to northern Minnesota to work at a camp, and Colin will be going to Colorado to do some music shows. In which case, that means, yes, the Bell Tent is still up, but basically everything's been removed. Here's what was left over of the bathroom. It has been taken down, as well as the kitchen, stacked and stashed away. Just kind of little remnants, if you may. Quick reveal, opening up the Bell Tent. Inside we have a deconstructed stove, the chair I found on the side of the road, and other little knickknacks. That's the kitchen bag back there, Colin's dresser, table, and some wood shavings for the compost toilet. But yeah, I'm just gonna, fingers crossed, hope that this all stands and a big gust of wind doesn't come and tear the whole thing down. Just thought it'd be a lot easier to leave it up than risk any kind of mold growing if I packed it up too soon. In the garden we have wonderful cardboard pathways and a little bit of grass to try to keep it on there. Again, thinking about the wind. Lots of beautiful growth. These are some snap peas. They're kind of tough, but still yummy, high fiber. And then down along the sides, you can see I've got my cucumbers coming along, as well as more peas. Cucumbers have been flowering like crazy, but I haven't been able to harvest too many cucumbers, just 2 so far. Same thing with these peas. If you see one, you gotta snatch it and eat it. That's mandatory. And then the pumpkins, I've got one inside, one outside. Here's my big guy on the inside, growing away. I think I'll definitely be able to harvest that. And then these are my zooks. Again, lots of flowers like the cukes, but this time they do have little babies. There's one in the background, really small. I've been harvesting them kind of early because I've been greedy, but I'm hoping that my cousin can have them. There's the corn. And then also the beans were finally starting to come in. Again, harvesting some little skinny babies. I like the purple ones. They're tasty. They also germinate the best. And then the tomatoes, which have had fruit on them for probably about a couple of weeks, none have changed color. Not sure if they'll be ready when I come back, or before, or after. Onions, they look good. The peppers kind of got beat down by some beetles. And then this green bed has basically just turned into growing cabbages, yes, and mustard, but more or less a seed field, as so many things went to flower. But I think they're beautiful, and the bees, flies, enjoy it all. Same thing in this back corner with my radishes. I did do a second planting and got a few, although they seem to be hollow and kind of opposite of dense, airy. Still tasty. I had them still on my breath. And then a couple more onions, and then my root bed. My carrots survived, but the beetles that were attacking the potato plants across the way in Eric's garden, well, they just demolished them. So I'm just letting them be. My potatoes are doing all right, but we'll see how those beets do. Out in the field, we had a fire. No more chickens. They're all gone. Got only their backbones to make soup with. But here is the garden in July, a couple months after planting, and already had a few harvests, and hopefully we'll have some harvests when I get back. Those are some young zooks. Just a bit of a barnyard kind of look. And with that being empty, guess what filled up? None other but the famous Rala. Not gonna lie, a bit of a mess as I'm still kind of transitioning everything that was outside back to the inside. I ended up just strapping that shelf in, and same thing with the back. Just resorting everything. Probably gonna make the bed eventually. That's where we're at.